We are pleased to present the opening ceremony for the 18th World Congress of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology. My name is Nami Endo, an announcer with the Kyoto Broadcasting System. I will be your master of ceremonies for today's program. The performance you have just enjoyed is a traditional no play titled Shakkyo. Please show your appreciation by giving a big hand to the performers. Thank you very much. To begin, I would like to welcome Dr. Shu Narumiya, President of the 18th World Congress of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology, to say a few words of welcome on behalf of the organizers.
Mr. Daisaku Kadokawa, Mayor of Kyoto City, Dr. Makoto Suematsu, President of Japan Agency for Medical Research and Development, Mr. Joji Nakayama, President of the Japan Pharmaceutical Manufacturers Association, Dr. Tatsuya Kondo, President of the Pharmaceuticals and Medical Devices Agency. Distinguished guests, my fellow pharmacologists, and ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the organizing committee and on behalf of the two host societies, the Japanese Society of Pharmacology and Japanese Society of Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics, I welcome all of you to Kyoto and to World Congress of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology 2018. Thank you very much for coming all the way to Kyoto to participate in this Congress, the meeting of pharmacology for the future. Like the lion in the No drama greeted you, we greet all of you here. As you have just seen in the opening video, pharmacology has been an act of humans to study how drugs act and how drugs can be invented. Pharmacology is also an act of humans to use drugs and reveal how our body works in health and diseases, and to use that knowledge and find out how we can treat sick people with drugs. We are now living in the world where basic sciences meets clinical sciences, and the two merge by means of pharmacology. So it is a time of great opportunity for pharmacology and the clinical pharmacology. I am delighted to tell you that WCP 2018 has attracted a great response. More than 3,700 people from 77 countries all over the world have registered, with more than 2,300 abstracts submitted for general presentation. We expect more than 4,000 people to gather here to report their latest findings in pharmacological sciences. Certainly, it is the time for pharmacology. Holding such a timely meeting would not have been possible without the help and support of so many wonderful sponsors, which we very much appreciate in the previous slide. I also appreciate contributions of all my colleagues in the organizing committee, the program committee, the bursary review committee, and the social event committee. Their time and effort have been crucial in preparing for this Congress. We have just set a big stage, and it is you who now play on this stage by actively communicating with wonderful science and wonderful scientists. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby open the 18th World Congress of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology, WCP 2018. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Narumiya. Next, I would like to call on Dr. S.J. Anna, President of the International Union of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology, to deliver a message.
Thank you very much. And on behalf of IUPHR, I would like to welcome all of you, echoing Dr. Narumiya's sentiments, welcome you to the 2018 World Congress. This is a Congress that I've been looking, personally, very much forward to since we had our wonderful World Congress in Cape Town 4 years ago, because I knew full well, of course, of the Japanese hospitality and the success of the conference that we had here in Japan in 1981. And of course, it's appropriate that Congresses be held here, international congresses of pharmacology, on a semi-regular basis, given the contributions that the Japanese scientists have made to pharmacology over the decades, as we saw on the film earlier. I think you can see by the program from today for this week's meeting that the Japanese have done it again. They've put together an outstanding program, scientific program for this meeting, with speakers talking about issues of contemporary interest to all of us as pharmacologists, as well as presentations that project towards the future of pharmacology and what we can anticipate will be hot topics as we go forward for the next 4 years. There's something in this program for everyone interested in pharmacology. And I'm very much looking forward to this coming week. I know all of us are going to benefit from it professionally and culturally, meeting in such a wonderful city as Kyoto, with such an old tradition, an important city in Japan and this part of the world. I hope that all of you have an opportunity to spend some time to see Kyoto and to enjoy its all it has to offer. I know you're going to have a great conference this week, and I want to congratulate Professor Narumiya and Professor Ino and their colleagues for all the hard work they've done in putting this meeting together, and I would ask that you give them a round of applause for the efforts that they have done. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Anna. Now I would like to call on Dr. Miho Mitsunari, Vice President of the Science Council of Japan, to say a few words.
Professor Narumiya, President of Japanese Basic and Clinical Pharmacology Association, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure for me as the representative of Science Council of Japan to have this opportunity to welcome all of you at the opening ceremony of the 18th World Congress of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology. Science Council of Japan is an organization representing a broad range of scientific community in Japan. In the field of humanities, science, social sciences, life sciences, physical sciences, and engineering. Our main purpose is to fulfill social responsibilities of the Japanese scientist community through development of science. Since its establishment in 1949, Science Council of Japan has constantly promoted international exchange in science. Through the cooperation with academic organizations from around the world. To this end, we have hosted international conferences in Japan and sent researchers to conferences held abroad. By co-hosting this international congress with Japanese Basic and Clinical Pharmacology Association, I am especially delighted to have this opportunity to welcome the world-leading scientists in this field here in Kyoto. At this Congress, we expect that a number of research reports will be presented, and there will be intense discussions among researchers crossing national and regional boundaries on significant research topics, future perspective, and international collaborations. It seems to be a particularly opportune moment to see how the research frontline of pharmacology is progressing and is bringing great benefit to human life in terms of identification of therapeutic targets, development of new drugs, and their application to eliminate medicine. The Science Council of Japan has high expectations for the Congress to be a forum to further promote advancement in the field of pharmacology for the welfare of people in the world. I would like to conclude by expressing my sincere gratitude to all the supporters and organizing committee members. And I hope that the 18th World Congress of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology will be successful. I hope all of you will have a memorable stay in Japan. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Mitsunari. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Daisaku Kadokawa, Mayor of Kyoto, to deliver his welcome message.
皆さん、こんにちは。京都市長の門川大作です。ようこそ京都へお越しいただきました。 皆様を心から歓迎申し上げます。薬理学に関する最先端の研究を続けられ、その発展に力強い力となっておられる皆様、また本会開催にご尽力の成宮会長をはじめ、関係者の皆様に敬意と感謝を申し上げます。ありがとうございます。薬物治療の進歩は今日ますます重要になってきており、本会議の大きな成功により人類の健康長寿と幸福につながる多くの成果が生まれることを記念しております。ここ京都は歴史と伝統、文化、素晴らしい自然や景観を誇りますが、同時に大学の町であり、世界に冠たる医療をはじめ先端技術を有する企業も多く活躍しております。まさに伝統と革新の町であります。本市ではこれらの大学や医療機関、企業の皆様と連携を深め、世界一健康長寿の町、京都の実現に向け取り組みを進めているところであります。さて、健康には薬事学、医療も大事でございますが、心が元気になる文化、観光、食生活、お酒が極めて重要であると思います。とりわけおいしい食事とお酒、これが私は一番の薬だと思って実行いたしております。京都には多くの世界遺産をはじめ社寺、二条城があり、また茶道や華道、着物など体験していただきます。欧米の旅行雑誌で世界一の観光都市との評価も受けております。この機会にどうぞ京都を堪能していただきたい、このように思います。結びに国際薬理学臨床薬理学学会のご成功と本日ご出席の皆様のご健康、ご多幸を心からご祈念申し上げまして、私の歓迎のご挨拶とさせていただきます。ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Mr. Kadokawa. I would now like to ask Dr. Makoto Suematsu, President of the Japan Agency for Medical Research and Development, to deliver his message.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Professor Shu Narumiya, on behalf of AMED, AMED is our funding agency, I would like to congratulate the organization of the 18th World Congress for Pharmacology, WCP 2018 in Kyoto. And actually, please let me briefly explain what AMED is. Our funding agency was born 3 years ago. And actually, we were born in April Fool of that year. And before AMED, the funding systems of this country was so complicated. The 3 different ministries provided the Japanese currency to stimulate all the research work, but with different rules among the different ministries. And under the initiative of the Prime Minister Abe, he asked us to organize the one and only funding agency to support the target-driven basic science and the translational and clinical research work. And we are having 1.5 billion US dollars per year. And among them, we are providing almost 30% of the budget for the pharmaceutical discovery and development. And actually, I'm very happy to see, if you carefully check the program, Professor Narumiya prepared a very interesting session. And among them, I'm very much impressed by the Master of Sake session. And actually, I don't know how it works, but I think Professor Narumiya knows the old Japanese saying that is Japanese sake is a king of medicine. But so please be careful. During this week, you will enjoy the best of the science, of course. But of course, many people enjoy the professional football, but with a reasonable time lag. So that causes the sleepless week for you, because you have to also enjoy the Kyoto sightseeing too. But anyhow, I hope all the participants will enjoy this Congress together with the stay in Kyoto. Thank you for attention.
Thank you, Dr. Suematsu. Next, I would like to invite Mr. George Nakayama, President of the Japan Pharmaceutical Manufacturers Association, to deliver his message.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is George Nakayama, the president of Japan Pharmaceutical Manufacturer Association. We call it JPMA. It is my greatest honor to make opening address at this ceremony. First of all, I would like to show my special acknowledgement to President Narumiya, Vice President Kawai, and all other committee members to organize this 18th World Congress of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology in Kyoto. JPMA consists of 71 R&D oriented pharmaceutical companies in Japan. JPMA celebrates its 50th anniversary in this year. Our mission is to deliver the medicines to patients as early as possible. For past 50 years, JPMA member companies have created and supplied many new innovative medicines around the world. Example of those medicines which Japanese pharma developed as first-in-class drug and its global sales exceeding $1 billion included pravastatin, tacrolimus, donepezil, pioglitazone, or maybe nivolumab. JPMA members are working hard for patients. And I believe that you people in WCP are indispensable partner in pursuing our goal. JPMA member companies will continue to explore new targets for drug discovery in collaboration with WCP researchers. Intensive communication between researchers in pharmaceutical company and researchers in academic institute are becoming more and more important and crucial in enhanced discovery of innovative drugs. I sincerely hope that your discussion at this World Congress will lead to the creation of innovative drug to save more patients in future. Now I'd like to close my opening address. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Nakayama. Next, I would like to have Dr. Tatsuya Kondo, Chief Executive of the Pharmaceuticals and Medical Devices Agency, to deliver his message.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak at the 18th World Congress of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology today. I am Tatsuya Kondo, Chief Executive of Pharmaceutical and Medical Devices Agency, so-called PMDA. I'd like to congratulate President Narumiya and all other managing members of successful execution of today's great Congress. I am honored to give a presentation on the most recent topics related to basic and clinical pharmacology among the many distinguished presenters here. Looking at the list of presenters, it made me realize that this Congress truly offers opportunities to attend high-level lectures. I am confident that our discussions at this Congress will lead to better medical services for patients in not only Japan but also all over the world. PMDA performs its services to facilitate patient access to innovative medical technologies as swiftly as possible through appropriate evaluation and regulation. This mission is not unique to PMDA. Rather, it is shared among the world regulatory authorities. However, the effort made by regulatory authorities cannot completely address the medical needs of patients. Indeed, the cooperation of all stakeholders, including academic, researchers, pharmaceutical industry, patients, is needed. In order for a new drug candidate identified through basic research to gain approval as a remarkable product and to achieve practical application to alleviate the suffering of patients, even closer collaboration between stakeholders is required. And in order to realize this kind of enhanced collaboration, deepening mutual understanding between each stakeholders is essential. I strongly believe that this Congress is an ideal forum to advancing the goal. PMDA pursues a variety of different efforts to facilitate close collaboration with academia. One example is the establishment of the PMDA Science Board in 2012. Through regular meetings between prominent academic experts and the PMDA staffs, the Science Board deepens the discussion on how new medical technologies, such as iPS cells, may be incorporated in various applications, such as in various evaluation of drug efficacy. In addition, PMDA Regulatory Science Center, which is established this April 2018, serves to advance drug development by bringing findings made in basic research into practical use. Also, by utilizing big data sources such as MidNet, assembled by the PMDA Regulatory Science Center, PMDA continue to work towards realizing an environment where patients and healthcare providers can use drugs, medical devices, and regenerative medical products with greater confidence. As demonstrated with rapid globalization in recent years, there are no borders in drug development and post-marketing safety measures. To adapt to these changing realities, PMDA has started various initiatives to support members of the international regulatory community to effect greater contribution to patients and the public health. This contribution is made through capacity building activities provided by the PMDA Asia Training Center, established in 2016. Today, I am excited to exchange opinions with others active in the field of basic and clinical pharmacology. I hope this year's World Congress will also be a resounding success. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Kondo. Next, it is my great honor to read a congratulatory message from Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. I am pleased to extend a very warm welcome to all participants from around the world on this occasion of the opening ceremony of the 18th World Congress of Basic and Clinical Pharmacology in Kyoto. I am happy that the Congress is being held under the joint sponsorship of Science Council of Japan and Japanese Basic and Clinical Pharmacology Association. I hope that this International Congress for Advancement in the Field of Pharmacology will be a great success. Shinzo Abe, Prime Minister of Japan. I would like to thank the Prime Minister for his thoughtful message. And to the organizers and guests on the stage, we very much appreciated your messages and efforts today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may now return to your seats.